We're now going to apply first of 2 coats of top coat. Boscote Decks by Bostik is being used here. The application for Boscote Decks is exactly the same as the application for the primer. That is, use a Lamsel applicator. Once again, make sure there's no excesses on the sides and ensure that you stop the applicator along the join of 2 pieces of timber. Like with the Primal UV and the first coat of decks, we wait for another 4 hours to apply the second coat. Apply the second coat of decks in exactly the same manner as you applied the first using the Lamsel applicator. Let dry and you sit back, enjoy a beer and relax. Let's just recap over a few of the things that you need to do to ensure a successful job. Firstly, make sure that timber you're using has been aged or weathered for at least 12 weeks. Do the water test. Spray some water onto the timber. If the timber absorbs the water, then you're ready to go. Next, apply Boscote wood wash. Scrub it into the surface using a stiff bristle brush. Allow it to sit for 10 minutes. After the 10 minutes, hose it off or use a power washer to remove the residue. For those with old timber that appears to be grey, using Boscote wood wash can also be used quite effectively to remove that grey surface. Remember, Boscote wood wash does not bleach the timber in any way. Apply Boscote wood wash in a dilution form from a bucket using a stiff bristle brush onto the old timber, scrub it into place, let it sit for 10 minutes, hose it or remove it with a power wash. When the timber is ready to be coated, apply Primal UV generously in a saturation coat. Apply it using the Lamsel applicator in a direction of up and down the timber, not across it as we've seen previously. Allow the Primal UV to dry for 4 hours. After 4 hours, apply the first coat of top coat known as Boscote Decks. Application is exactly the same methodology as the application of the Primal UV, that is using the Lamsel applicator and running up and down the timber, not across it. Allow the first coat of decks to stand for 4 hours and then apply the second coat of decks in exactly the same manner as you applied the first using the Lamsel applicators. The equipment you're going to need will be a Lamsel applicator, the applicator pad, an extension pole, the paint tray, a bucket to carry clean water, and a paintbrush. It may also be advantageous to also pick yourself up a roll of 3/4 inch masking tape. An orbital sanding machine will be handy with a suitable grade of paper. Please contact your supplier, whether it be a paint shop or a hardware store, to determine what grade of sandpaper is best for you. If you're looking for more information, I'd recommend checking out www.boscote.com.au. Or conversely, you can call Bostik Australia on 1300 723 522.